sure he's probably, I don't know how close the Ken or the Shadow players are when it comes to, like, all the Steve players practice, like, together, right? I wonder if, like, the Ken players also, like, you know, trade tech, like, does he talk to Jazzo all the time and stuff? We'll see, though, as we get into it.
I can see Hazmat facilitating that, getting the group chat together.
Oh, yeah. Show us something, though, man. We got to see what he can do. He said he's been practicing. Currently, he's across the stage, still getting hit by 3-second grenades, but you know, it's all part of the process.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here on PS2. A really big open ground to kind of run on here, too, so Hurt going to really have an entire playground between him and Vendetta with all of these grenades, all of these C4s really taking up that space.
Yeah, hasn't been able to get much going. And again, I think when it comes to these matchups, too, I mean, clearly you don't just fight the Shadows, right? You wanting to fight the Shadows as a character that, oh, wait, that dash back did a lot, but oh, my God. Are we going down there? Tries to go for the reverse, yeah, but doesn't go down there fast enough to try to line that up.
You know, the fake really good there, too. Forced Hurt to get off the ledge immediately. Kind of back in this neutral stance. Vendetta trying to press while Hurt is in that corner with that real estate disadvantage. Ooh, nothing to come for it.
Yep. I was going to say good timing on getting up through that grenade, but forgot the second Oh! The down airs are finding the marks, though. Right back in it. Maybe that's one of the things they probably called out. Hurt likes to try to go high for recovery. Honestly, every snake's probably going to want to go high because you get the momentum out of doing double jump into up B like that. But he's been calling that out before he gets out of range. That's nice.
B-Reverse back onto this platform here, too. B-Reverse, another thing you kind of, let fly when you're going up above that ledge. Crescent trying to break that shield, but Hurt smart to just get out of dodge completely.
You're back on the other side. Trying to do it again, a little back air action.
Gotta get this landing here, too, though. Focus coming through really well. An option we're going to click plenty of times. Not many multi-hits in that kit of Snake to kind of break up that landing.
Bro is dancing, though. Definitely trying to find his way back into some damage. Oh, stuck. Okay, good get-up attacks, for sure. Trying to get his way back in here. Does not get tricked by the C4 this time around.
Ooh, the jump out again there, too. Vendetta hunting for that up air could have led into Shoyu or something for a further punish. Double jump used again here, too. Such a vital resource. Neither of these characters, as the ledge situation comes to pass again.
Oh, very risky roll right there from Vendetta, but no, nice to go for it anyway. Hurt definitely set that up, and I bet you he was like, he won't go for that option. And yeah, Vendetta was like, you know what? I'll go for the unexpected. Or I go for the expected, I guess.
Down air going to lead into a focus, getting canceled off, but the cross-up called out immediately by this forward tilt. Slow and steady seems to be winning the race here for Hurt. We're not seeing the same aggression that we saw versus that Belmont player a little bit earlier, but again, it just will come in droves.
Yeah. You can see Vendetta looking like he's getting a little frustrated in this player cam.
Line in the sand here, too. You can't jump into that platform. You can't do any of those approaching aerials you might want to do because things like that will happen.
Okay.
Damn.
That's, yeah, so unfortunate. I mean, that would rattle me for sure. You got all the hits you need except for the last one, and really don't have a way to kind of KO off the top, at least from the air. So it has to be like a Shoryu or like an up smash.
Ooh, wow. Good pressure on that.
Okay. There we go. The back air kind of seals the deal. Now, do we have enough? We have to find some crazy combination with no grenades on the field, though.
Yeah, and you see her immediately expecting that. Really playing this air-to-ground game, forcing Vendetta to be the one to start in the sky.
147, the dash attack is going to be good for Hurt. Yeah, go ahead and power through. Oh, he didn't dash. That's unfortunate. Drops like a rock up there. Feeling a little upset with himself on that, and I get that. Yeah, you definitely did the right idea of focusing through, but not getting the dash after, unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. With especially how, Hurt will do no damage and then 80-90. Hurt will do no damage and 70-60. So the way that Vendetta kind of had to fight that one tooth and nail, really nose to the grindstone to bring that one back to a last stock situation. I understand the frustration you are going through on that stage. Any situation, especially on Ken, and now Ryu here, could seal out of stock.
I mean, with the way that those short U's are working, this might be better for him for sure, right?
I believe that.
You lose a little bit of speed, but you have some I'd say easier / better confirms to work with this time around. So hopefully this works out. Also, Shotgun Etsu, better fireball. See how this goes.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Shotgun Etsu was really, really good, and we saw a lot of stuff coming up from Ken using that projectile to block the grenades on the approach. Double jump not caught.
Yeah, a little late on it. I think he could actually just guarantee that to a back air, but he was trying to read the next option. 79 now on to Vendetta on the Ryu. See chat also saying he's starting to tilt a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't help, doesn't affect you too much. It's one of the matchups you definitely don't want to tilt in. You start tilting, you start running into more grenades. Now you're tilting even harder. That's not how you want to get out of this bracket.
Yeah, I know. Again, Snake can get out of hand so quickly here too. Vendetta. This opening of this second game, I should say, going much better than the first.
Ooh,
the Hezi. Focus and everything to get back. Beautiful recovery.
Sakuretsu also to get back onto the screen. Aggressive recovery from the ledge. Now just another big chase down. I think I would like if Vendetta, so while we're doing that part where, yeah, obviously Hurt's going to fly away, let's get under him. You know what I mean? Like, don't just give him the stage for free. Vendetta's kind of just chilling out now. You can see in the player cam, every death is definitely rattling the mental.
Across the stage here too. Hurt with this lead obviously does not want to approach unless the opportunity is just perfect. You see all of this extra chip damage, does not matter what it is. Vendetta seems to be taking it. The fake dash ups here too coming in from her, like kind of running up to the grenade, baiting Vendetta, wanting Vendetta to push a button going forward there too, and then her dashing away just before it explodes here too. Vendetta still staying very presently minded and not letting that tilt get to him.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I couldn't imagine him not being able to at least get back into this. Like we already have the percentage, right? But it's just like after you get the stock, you got to really be able to like sit, breathe. There it is, up there. Okay, we got to lock in right here. This is where you definitely can get back in the game. Vendetta getting that stock.
I mean, yeah, any port in a storm, it is like, a bad day's work when you have an up air killing, but we will have to take it here too. Just get us onto that next stock, see what we can do here. Ooh, the good coverage there too. Caught the air dodge coming in from Hurt on that landing on the left side.
Stomped on. Here to the other side.
Ooh, good air dodge there too. Not that off the top, crazy.
I don't know if like Vendetta's doing that on purpose. Like if he was like, maybe I'll catch him running in, but yeah, I mean these messed up focus attacks definitely kind of starting to do a little issue or be a little bit of an issue for him. Luckily, did survive that up tilt as you said, but can't do it again for sure.
All things considered here too, though, the damage coming on consistently for her. Vendetta still very much in this game. All of this rage could be the difference. Shoryu off of down air. And even with the explosion being taken in the aftermath, Vendetta finding a small lead for a moment. The last stock here in the game too on either player.
I think it's one of those situations too. So think about like I'm talking about how like tilt sucks, but sometimes you do play with just like the correct amount of maul, just enough to be like I'm sick of my opponent, I got to beat him down, but like not enough to start recklessly running into things. And maybe Vendetta has locked into that part of the tilt, but we'll see. Got a little, well, the smallest of leads here. That's immediately sapped away. Double dash attack off the stage, not where you want to be. Good air dodge through, though.
Yeah, these air dodges in the corner have been really good from Vendetta, not putting yourself out there with a Shoryu that can possibly be interrupted with, the litany of projectiles. Up and over here, too, though. Smart to go back into the grenade, realizing it wouldn't explode in time. But again, off this ledge is the first priority.
And how are we getting back? We do get back on the stage, but lands on the stage, and every time getting hit out right on the dome. So I think it's just run that back real quick, but man, Hurt, definitely gonna close these games out pretty handily. But I will say Vendetta has at least been able to keep it even on these stocks. That was a good swap to the Ryu. Yeah,
I agree. The projectile timings and the projectile speeds really came through in the opening parts of that game, and then able to find some really solid conversions to bring that again to at least a conversation. And I think Vendetta agrees staying on the Ryu here. It got close. It got really close in the end of that second stock there in game two. Vendetta definitely had that small lead, as you were saying, but again, Hurt turns on that gas, as has been known to do.
Yeah. Keeping the Ryu, I mean, I'm definitely more of agreement with this character than the Kin. You lose a little speed, as I said, but I do feel like finding those confirms with the Shoryu and it being just one hit, it's a lot easier for you to hope that takes the stock instead of getting three and then a grenade going off. And that's major in this. Definitely getting a lot of uses out this fireball as well, too. Here's the other side.
Cross up here, too. Still using that Hadouken. Cover everything we need. These projectiles or grenades, at least from the long range, are not doing all too much. It's only when we kind of find them on the ground or in that CQC situation where Hurt is getting a lot of money for it. Oh, great chase down there, too. Down tilt Shoryu catching air dodge away from Hurt. Vendetta, the biggest lead we've seen from this entire set thus far.
Dash attack, yeah, this is, I mean, we have the lead and we're still like upset about getting hit here. This is the part, bro. You gotta just hold the lead and be happy with what you got and really kind of like dig into it. But if you kind of let yourself get flustered whilst ahead, this is how the lead gets taken away from you. Oh,
the maneuverability, great shield coming in from Vendetta there too. Hurt kills damn near everybody in this room in that ledge situation.
Okay, 14% to the 48. This has definitely been nice for Vendetta, trying to get some Shakinetsus in the building, but there it is again. Starting to get a couple more hits here. I like that.
And you're seeing Vendetta very happy to take the small punishes here too. Has not really reached too deep into the cookie jar when you see Hurt going like up in the air, trying to get like a raw show you something like that. Smart get up attack.
Ooh. Double dash.
Damn, Tatsu not going to get anything there for that dash tag.
The other way, nice. Okay, getting the crawl out and under. Boom. And sends them packing. There we go. Now it's the first lead. First kind of solid lead I think Vendetta's been able to get. But are we going to be able to hold this lead for a bit? You know, at 82, I think it's like maybe for you specifically, probably an up tilt after the next hit we'll be able to do it. So you've got to look out for that. And unfortunately, we're right there. Dash attack off the stage every time.
Ooh, tough. Tatsu going to die for it. Got to catch this landing here, too. Trying to back air, seeing if Hurt would retreat to that platform, at least on the inner side of it. No, Hurt just takes the complete passive route. Grenade actually going to help Vendetta there, too. A little bit more knockback for Hurt.
Throwing a couple more.
Ooh, double jump used there. That was really smart. Focus going to be broken. One of the few multi-hits in Hurt's toolkit. Air dodge again. That has been a lifesaver for us.
Okay.
Good cancel there on that down smash, trying to get something going there with that Hadouken.
Yeah, I feel like the game has definitely full-on escaped them. Yeah, we almost had a game for Vendetta, but not going to happen this time around. Put into one of the worst positions, being off the stage, forced to use your Tatsu to get closer, and the Nikita's already coming at you.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like every single game we saw Vendetta just get a little bit closer, being able to take that one home. Obviously, that third game, the best display that we saw from the Ryu, but again, Hurt just kind of, you know, a different level.
Yeah, I will say, man, one of the things I saw about Vendetta, like when it came to this whole match, if there's one move he hates getting hit by, it was dash attack. Every dash attack was,
come on now.
Oh, another one? That's great. And he was getting hit by some dash attacks. So there was a lot of dash attack. Oh, like, bruh, that joke was killing me. But, hey, it is what it is. That definitely looks like a hard matchup.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like, you're even with the Shakinetsu, like, the grenade just invalidates a whole fireball right there. So when he does get a Shakinetsu hit, that's great. But, you know, as long as grenade is in travel path, unfortunate.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, maybe Tatsu in neutral would be a really good way to kind of break up that zone that Hurt sets up there, too. But dash attack was just beating through all of that as well.